Shit, Clutch Johnson, what you want?
My head kind of hurt, man. Y'all let people smoke in here?
Yes, we is 420 friendly and we got a dispensary and we sell weed on the other side of the store.
A dispensary?
Yes, now what you want?
I was the one that called earlier. I was trying to get to-go order, but y'all said y'all weren't taking over the phone to-go orders. Then I got on the website and that didn't work either, so I figured I'd go and come up here and order myself and get the to-go order in person.
We is not taking to-go orders no more.
What?
You should have read the website.
It's only 3 o'clock.
On Saturday, we don't take to-go orders.
That makes no sense.
But you can get a seat. That's the only way you'll eat.
How long is the wait?
It's 45 minutes.
45 minutes? It ain't but 2 people in here.
Don't matter. We doing deep cleaning on Saturday. You can either take your ass to Midtown or go here.
All right, bro. All right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Here your seat.
This table is messy, man. What's up with all this stuff everywhere, man?
I had told you we were deep cleaning. You don't like it, then leave. Oh, Hollywood ass nigga.
Y'all ain't got but 4 menu items. I thought y'all had some variety, man. It said that was what the slogan was.
We do got variety. That all the menu items you need is 4 items. We don't need all that extra.
Right. All right, man. All right. So go ahead and explain to me what some of this stuff on the menu is. What's the cluck and bust?
You don't know what that means? You're gonna have to find out. I don't explain the menu.
Huh? Y'all don't explain what's on the menu. None of this stuff. Nobody knows what none of this stuff is.
Well, that just how it goes. You gonna order, you gonna keep on wasting my time. You ain't got that long.
Alright, bro, man. Are these prices serious, man? What? Bro, these must be some big portions for these prices, bro.
We a black-owned business. You don't ask the white man if you can get a better price.
Alright, bro. Alright, man. So,
you ain't broke, is you?
Alright. So I think the only thing I can probably understand what's on here is I'm gonna probably get the cluck your mouth quesadilla.
It's quesadilla, guys. Y'all are so dumb.
Quesadilla? What?
You had heard me. I said it.
That's last time I checked. It was quesadilla.
Hurry up and order the food. You taking too long. Black women is the more educated, and this is showing it.
Yeah, and then I was thinking about getting the banana pudding.
Yeah, that banana pudding is good.
Well, could I go ahead and take the nuts out of that? Because I'm allergic to the nuts.
No, sir, we do not do menu alterations. What you see is what you get.
Bruh, really?
How many times I had to repeat myself with you? God, you just hard of hearing. What wrong with you? You like an old man.
All right. Yeah, I guess that'll do it, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Here go your food. Club my quesadilla, just like you had said you wanted it. Hope you enjoy.
This is $43? It's not even no cheese in here.
Cheese called extra. You should have knew that.
Cheese is extra. It's a quesadilla, though.
It's quesadilla, and I told you, cheese extra. Pay for it.
Where the fries at?
Extra too.
Pickles and quesadillas don't even go together.
Well, look, fry was separate on the menu for a reason. You're supposed to get them.
All right, man. All right, cool. All right, man. I'll just go ahead and get some extra cheese. I'll order extra cheese, and then I'd like to get a side of fries as well.
We don't do no add-on, baby. You stuck right now.
What?
You had better hurry up and eat your food. You only got 15 minutes. We don't allow people to hibernate at our table. We got business to run.
Huh?
Time and money.
But I got a whole hour left.
Look, I don't know what you thought they would, but that's not how they work around here.
My name Keely. I want to eat here.
You sit down
I want to eat here now. My name Keely. I had sent her to go order.
Oh, hey, Keith. Keith, we got some table open for you, Keith.
I'm a regular person.
Yeah, well, we got 2 tables over here. Yeah, Y'all start that smoking over there now.
I don't need special treatment. Just want to get my food.
Okay, Keith, here your food then.
Okay, I got it. Let's try it. Ready to go through the thing.
First off the plane, ATL. The first place we went to is Atlanta Breakfast Club. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10.
What's going on, y'all? Grind to Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And as you can see, this video is about Keith Lee. Keith Lee pulled down to the A like maybe a week ago, and he rated a couple, 2, 3 food restaurants. Some that I do not really agree with, and I don't really think are staples. But hey, he went anyway, and he shined a light on some of the trash customer service practices that many of the black-owned businesses down here have. And I think it's okay that he held these people accountable because they need to be held accountable. Atlanta does have kind of a clout, flex, clicky scene, and it needs to be dismantled. So we're going to go ahead and see what some of his videos had to say. I'm going to give my opinions on some of these things as well. And I would love to hear your opinions down below. Let's get it.
I've been hearing about Lil Baby's restaurant for a long time. So now I'm finally in Atlanta. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. We spent $129.48. As you can see, I'm back in the room with my pajamas on. I attempted to call and try and pick up the food, but they told me they don't cook the shellfish and the seafood in separate oils. I'm allergic to shellfish, so no go for me.
So I ain't really a seafood head whatsoever. I don't really like seafood. The last time I really ate something seafoody or will eat something seafoody is like fish tacos, because those are pretty good. But I'm just not going to run around here and be like, oh, man, I want to eat some goddamn calamari and some balar and some shrimp. I ain't doing all that, bro. But that's a flag on the play to me right there, man. Why are you guys not having separate oils for shellfish and regular fish? I would say that kind of alienates a good chunk of your client base, because a lot of people have shellfish allergies. Last time I checked, I know several people. I have several family members who have that issue. So I would say that that's pretty stupid. I think that you should go ahead and pay for that extra oil, little baby. You know you got that money, so go on, pay for that extra oil, man. Do better. That's the only bad thing I noticed about the restaurant. Otherwise, they pretty much gave that one a good review. I'm not sure about the customer service, but hey, what do you guys think about that? Let me know. Let's go to the next one. Next up, we got Atlanta Breakfast Club. I've been there one time before, and it's not bad, but it's pretty basic. I'd probably give it a 7. Not horrible food at all. But there's something I could probably cook at home. I'm a master with the breakfast food, but I'm a master. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and see what he has to say about this particular restaurant here. And I'll see if I agree.
Rated 1 through 10. We spent $144.60. But granted, we got food for 5 adults and 2 kids. The customer service was interesting. While the people were nice, the rules they had set were very unique to me. We initially tried to do takeout, but when we came in, they said we couldn't sit down, and there was no space at the bar for us to stand. So we had to stand outside to order our food.
That's one thing I will say I noticed about the Breakfast Club over there. Their parking situation is atrocious. You still gonna have to Uber there, or if you live close by the area, you can probably walk or jog if you a fitness kind of guy. But then again, like he said, it might not be no space for you to sit in there, so you're gonna be out there sitting in the cold looking stupid, or whatever type of weather it is at the moment. It is I will say the space didn't really allow for, I guess, people to be in there all in there like that. So that's one thing I'll say. Just the parking situation is trash. The parking situation is trash in pretty much every Atlanta restaurant or every Atlanta outing, and that makes you not want to go anywhere in Atlanta. So yeah, man, let's go.
And then we decided we just gonna dine in. But 2 people in our party stepped out for a second, because again, we fresh off the plane, so everybody's trying to get situated. The waitress, again, she was nice, but she told us she couldn't take any orders, or she couldn't do anything until everybody sat down. No water, no coffee, no drink orders, no nothing.
How do you guys feel about that particular rule? Do you guys think that it really makes a difference whether the whole party shows up, or do you guys think that it's kind of just being lazy? Because it's like, man, I don't want to keep coming back having to take orders, goddamn. I don't want to keep coming back having to take orders. You got a new joker that just pulled up. I don't want to keep coming back. What do you guys think about it? Let me know. I mean, at first I was kind of thinking, I think this rule is like okay, and then like kind of silly at the same time. Like I get like, you don't want to be sitting up there kind of waiting for the whole party to show up, and then they never show up. Now a lot of your space has been taken up in the restaurant that could have been used for another party that was there. But then at the same time, like I said, you just run around here not wanting to accommodate somebody who might have to come a little bit later. Maybe they stuck in traffic. Maybe they in a parking spot. Maybe because your parking situation trash. So yeah, you never know. But let me know what you guys think.
She also said they can only do 1 order and there's no add-ons. Like if you want to add on afterwards, it's a wrap. 1 order for the whole table. She wouldn't even explain the menu to us. But again, she was very nice. I just understand that those are their rules. Unique to me, but it is what it is.
The lack of add-on rule to me is pretty dumb, and I think it shows a layer of laziness by the Atlanta Breakfast Club right there. Also, I would say that Keith Lee is being nice, where he said that she didn't even want to explain the menu to us, but she was very nice. Those things don't really go together. They kind of contradict each other. She was very nice, but she did not want to explain the menu to us. How does that make sense? To a group of people that are not from this place, they don't frequent this restaurant. That doesn't sound like a nice person to me. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about that particular rule right there, not having no add-ons. And do you guys think that she was actually a nice person? And all that kind of stuff. I understand they're following the rules, but the rules don't be right. Let's go.
My family are in Atlanta, and currently we are at the Real Milk and Honey. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. As you can see, I don't have any bags in my hands. We are at the Real Milk and Honey on Main Street in College Park. Before we came, we attempted to call our order in. We were greeted with an automatic message that said they do not take call-in orders. The automatic message said the only way you can do pickup is through DoorDash. We went through DoorDash, they was closed. But online, it said they closed at 5 o'clock. We went on DoorDash at 4 o'clock, but we were already here, so we just went inside.
That sounded real rickety right there, but at the same time, I understand the restaurant trying to protect its monies right there. Think about it. Somebody calls into your restaurant, they've ordered up a nice little meal, maybe for 2, maybe for 3. They never come up and pick it up. You didn't charge them ahead of time. Now you're stuck with all this food sitting here. You have to throw it away. You lose profits. I think that's decent. But then they come on DoorDash, and DoorDash says they're closed. Well, their app for DoorDash says they're closed, which I think is pretty stupid. And then they don't close until 5. That's dumb. That's rickety right there. That's rickety. I think most restaurants, or really all restaurants, should probably have a what's that thing? Chow Now, or one. They should have some type of feature where you can order online at the restaurant if you decide that you're gonna get takeout. It shouldn't be I wouldn't want to go through DoorDash or well, I guess you ain't got no car or nothing like that. That's cool because you need that delivery. But yeah, man, I understand the restaurant right there, trying to protect their monies. What do you guys think about that? Would you do that particular thing to protect your monies, or would you just have folks calling in willy-nilly, ordering up 5 meals, not showing up? Let me know.
I stayed in the car and my family went in and they told them they were closed early for deep cleaning. Yet the door's wide open and it's people still going in and grabbing their orders. Now we have no idea if those people ordered beforehand or what the case is. Also, the people who relayed this message, my family said were really nice. It's just the rules. And so far being in Atlanta, I found some places do have unique rules, and this is one of them. I want to be very clear, we're not blaming one person or saying one person was rude. In plain terms, don't call this restaurant trying to get nobody fired. Ain't nobody do nothing. This is just the rules they had. If you don't like their rules not for you. And for me and my family, the rules just wasn't for us. We just not their target audience. For the record, afterwards, I did walk in and they did recognize me and they attended the services, but I respectfully declined.
See, that's that rickety bogus stuff I'm talking about right there. First off, you guys closed an hour early for deep cleaning when you guys already closed at 5, which is a pretty early hour on a weekend. On a Saturday, imagine you closing at goddamn 5 o'clock. You ain't get no money. But you closed at 5 already, but you're deep cleaning at 4. So you decided to just go ahead and shut down the restaurant, close that guy up at 4, and just everybody who possibly wants something to eat, get them hell out of here, bro. That's lame. That's stupid. You need to figure out a better rule. Then after that, when he comes in, you like, hold up, bro. We got there and get the food for you, bro. So you that's stupid too. So that shows that that clout gets you right in all kinds of different circles. Get you right with the girls. You might be an ugly ass little joker, but you got money, you got some notoriety, and now she'll date you, she'll bust you. You got a little money, you got a little status, and you go into the place and they make little extracurricular rules to bend and fold for you. But let's go.
I'm a normal person. I pay for my food like everybody else. I walk in spots like everybody else. We are all normal people. Respectfully, if you're not going to do it then, don't do it now. God bless you. But yeah, we're just trying to get some food. But I am going to make this very clear. I do not support, condone, or agree tearing down these businesses. While we personally may not have the best customer service experience, that does not mean you will have the same experience. That also don't mean go on Twitter and tear these businesses down. At the end of the day, business owners are people. You never know what people are going.
Too late, Keith. I found this picture right here on Twitter, and people was going in on them. And I think personally they brought it on themselves. The way they responded to Keith Lee, while he was very nice, and Keith Lee is a good guy. From what I see, I'm basing that just based off of like the interactions I've seen of him online. Like Keith Lee's a very likable guy, very likable. Like everything about him just like seems like a cool guy. But and then the way that these guys responded to him is like they kind of brought on themselves. They responded to him wrong. I think one of the ladies said he was like a special ed, autistic dude. Why would y'all listen to him? Then they made like a little skit or something where they was like, "Who is Keith Lee?" or something like they was trying to act like they was having some Grey Poupon or something like that. And they were just trying to act like he was just but a speck of dust on the radar or something like that. But then you got these house rules right here that I think personally bury them in the first place. Let's check it out. So this is the Real Milk and Honey house rules. We guarantee good food. Everything else is left to chance. We try our hardest, though we really do. That to me sounds like some bullshit. Everything else is left to chance. So what's that mean? Like y'all gonna be in there just on some bullshit? Like just, hey, what you want to eat, huh? What you gonna get? You said you want this. You know, all kind of little silly rules. Next thing, number 2, we do not provide individual checks. However, we will allow up to 3 forms of payment. That's a stupid ass rule. Everybody should be able to have a separate check. If I didn't come planning on paying for my girlfriend, then I don't want to pay for Roscoe and JoJo who decided to come and eat with us. I'm not paying for 2 men. And imagine Roscoe was broke, so now I gotta put some extra monies in. I remember when we went to Scales 925. This girl was having a birthday. She invited us to it. It's T.I.'s restaurant here in Atlanta. I don't know if it's still open or not, but it's like 10 of us and all that. And it was a bunch of girls there, and it's like me and my homeboy Mike. That's it. And then they brought the check out, and they want everybody to add into the check. That's a stupid, to me, that makes it harder for the restaurant, does it not? You got 10 people, you got 10 different methods of payment that you now have to take and separate. That doesn't sound right to me. That sounds stupid. That sounds very stupid. Then, like I said earlier, you might have to take up for somebody who ain't got all the money, or who got a weird rickety card, or who got cash or something like that, and they might not be taking cash. So yeah, man, it's just stupid to me. Very stupid. And I think that it did end up being like that. Number 3, 18% gratuity added to parties of 5 or more, or checks larger than $75. I don't really disagree with that, man. You got a large party of people, your waitress kind of going overtime, making sure they remember, bring all the food out on time, bringing it all out right, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, man, go on 18% that guy, because some people are sorry and they don't be tipping, and restaurants do be paying like sorry. So that means Milk and Honey pay your folks a little bit more too. Number 4, no modifications to any menu item. If you have a food allergy, please choose. What? That's crazy. Listen to that. You have a food allergy, just choose another item. You wanted a goddamn banana pudding, but it got pecans and you allergic to nuts or something like that, or pecans and you allergic to nuts. Get the hell out of here. You can't have it. You can choose another item, fucker. That's what it sounds like to me. That's not customer service right there. Number 5, please be nice. That sounds cool, but are y'all being nice in these rules? 6, sorry, no reservations at this time. I guess that's a little odd right there, but I can understand somebody reserving and not showing. That's where you go ahead and add that, implement that. Yeah, you pay if you don't show, bro. You pay that $75 if you don't show. Simple. Number 7, no table hibernation, 90 minutes max. So that means you got to goddamn get in there and go. I think most people do 90 minutes max. So I mean, that's not really a necessary rule, but I can understand some people might be a little ignorant and trying to do too much. Number 8, if we prepared your selective item to our menu specifications, we would not remove the item from your bill. Our entrees are not samples. Thanks. So, yeah, man, say they prepared the item up, but there's a fingernail in that guy. They prepared the thing right. They ain't gonna give it back to you, boy. That sounds stupid. But I would have guessed they would. I would hope they'd been over backwards or modified for that. Number 9, large parties are not guaranteed to sit together. We're a small place and sometimes it's hard to accommodate. Yeah, so yeah, that's a little silly right there. We just ain't going to Milk and Honey at this point. Number 10, we have no waiting area inside. Keep in mind, if on wait list, you can receive a text when your table is ready. So yeah, I'm glad they got the little text feature. That's updated and all that kind of stuff. But I'm trying to think of Main Street. I think I remember the area. If it's over there by the train station, it's not really like a lot of place to wait outside. And if they're a small spot and that place is crowded, now it's it's a difficult situation. So I don't know about that. But overall, these rules, I will give them a 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let's get it.
This week has been insane. This is a recap of everything that's happened this week. The good and the not so good. Let's talk about it. Let's just address the elephant in the room. These 2 videos were posted yesterday.
Make sure if they get food, we'll sit down.
Long story short, me and my family tried to go to Old Lady Gang, and that situation just wasn't for me. And I want to be very clear. Usually when celebrities come in, they want to be treated like that. I'm not a celebrity. I'm a normal person. So I get the employee was just trying to do her job. I'm just not the target audience for that kind of treatment. So we went to another place. We went to the Toast on Linux timeline. We went to Old Lady Gang. I shot the video. We left and went to Toast on Linux. Toast on Linux is where those 2 videos were taken. I had no intention of shooting the video. We just went to eat food. We walked up. It was a 2.5 hour wait time. But the people that were waiting were dressed to the nines. head to toe. On Sunday in Atlanta, people go to brunch, so they expect to wait. We didn't know that. They said it was a 2.5 hour wait time. We said, okay, we're gonna go somewhere else. While we walked out, the entire staff walked out behind us. They attempted to implore us to stay and said that we can sit down immediately. Again, I'm not the target audience for that. Usually I would just leave, but before we left, we saw 2 cars with 2 people in each car. So they were separate. It was 2 girls in one car over here. It was 2 girls in one car over here. One car had been waiting for an hour and a half. The other car had been waiting for an hour. One car was trying to do takeout. One car was trying to sit down. So again, the people that were waiting inside that were dressed to the nines, they didn't mind waiting. But the people that were sitting in these cars, I didn't like that. So the owner and the manager walked out and they offered us a table for us to be able to sit down. We told them as a family that we would do takeout, but we wouldn't eat in the restaurant. And the only way we would do takeout is if they gave the table that they was gonna get to us to the 2 girls that was sitting in this car, which they did. On top of that, they had to make sure the girls that was sitting in this car got takeout before we did, which again, they did. The staff and the owner were extremely accommodating. They were nice, they were accommodating, they were professional. And again, that's just my experience. When we got the food, we all enjoyed it. Personally, the food was good to me. But again, I wasn't recording anything. I was just eating. We paid for our food and I tipped the waitress $500. I wasn't gonna say nothing about it because again, I was just eating food. But these videos came out and I just wanted to make sure we clear it up.
I gotta applaud Keith Lee for that, man. He's using his celebrity to actually do something for people. Whereas, other people, they would have definitely went ahead and took that clout seating immediately. He said, nah, bro, you got to make sure these folks go ahead and sit down first, and you got to make sure these folks get their to-go order first. And they did all that just to make sure that he could sit down. So that's cool, man. They went ahead and got them people instead of having an hour or 2 wait, which was probably some straight BS. They probably was back there BSing and playing around. They went ahead and got them up out of there quicker or got their food quicker. So I definitely applaud him for that right there. He also said, they were nice and professional. So I guess they would be professional and all that because it's you. So, I mean, overall, our old lady gang didn't really take a big L. They kind of got caught red-handed doing some mess themselves, like the other restaurant. Like, man, Milk and Honey, the real Milk and Honey, rather, shot themselves in the foot. Old lady gang slick shot themselves in the foot, but then they came back and they kind of, they did a little 4-quarter comeback. Just a little bit. I don't really think too many people going to old lady gang like that anyway. But, yeah, man, I know I ain't going to old lady gang. I ain't too interested in it. But, yeah, let's keep going.
I even said in the video that they recorded, I'm just Keith. Social media aside, I'm a normal person.
Social media aside, I'm just Keith.
Cardi B went live last night and she said this about our situation.
Talking about this guy called Keith that he does restaurant review, and I'm like, who is that? I know that being a restaurant owner is a lot of hard work, and so many people have invested money in their restaurants. People, like this is their everything. But I always find this. Eating in Atlanta, it is such an event. You could barely order in Atlanta restaurants. Like, you go like, hey, I would like to make an order. Oh yeah, we don't take orders. They don't do no pickup orders. They don't do deliveries.
God is amazing. Shout out to Cardi B. The Real Milk and Honey is one of the restaurants that me and my family went to. The Real Milk and Honey and Milk and Honey are 2 different restaurants. The Real Milk and Honey is a restaurant we went to. Milk and Honey is a restaurant we did not attend. I already was very clear and transparent, asking y'all not to leave hate anywhere. But specifically, don't leave hate to the Milk and Honey. They didn't do anything. Update, I just received a notice from the owner of the Milk and Honey. The place that we did not go to, them and their employees been receiving death threats. I'm absolutely 100% not with that. That's so corny and so lame, regardless of my opinion on any restaurant, even if it's the Real Milk and Honey. We don't do that over here at all. If you do that, you are not somebody that watch me and not somebody that support what me and my family are on. God bless you. And I mean, under any circumstances, that's not okay in my eyes. But again,
I agree, man. I mean, Keith Lee got some stands out here, man. He got some stands like Fresh and Fit got stands for them. I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. It's weird to me to be a stan of any online personality that you've never met in your life or that does not directly impact your life in such a way that you're eating great every day. You're not worried about money. Your family's in great health. You're in great health. I don't really see the understanding. Like, while I said it earlier, Keith Lee seems like a great guy. He's very likable. But I don't know about being a stan for Keith Lee. That doesn't make any sense. He made a couple, 2, 3 food reviews. And he does some philanthropic type efforts and all that kind of stuff where, we seen him give people money that's being a waiter or something like that. They was down bad. They needed that money. Like, I think he gave a dude $1,000 because he did such a great job and he didn't know who I guess he didn't know who Keith Lee and them was. He just did such a great job. He went ahead and blessed him with $1,000. I thought that was great, man. Keith Lee seemed like a really good dude, man. Even the way that he reviews these restaurants lets you know that, hey, man, this dude's a pretty good dude, man. Even though these people are trying to tear him down, like somebody was online talking about some F. Keith Lee. He He trying to put the spotlight on black businesses and get us shut down and stuff like that, bro. What are you talking about? All he did was say what his experience was. I think that's fair. He said this rule was dumb. Well, he said this rule was unique. This rule was this and this and that. And it actually was a pretty stupid rule. And I think other people noticed that, and people are going to plan accordingly next time they decide to go to these places. I know for sure I ain't going to Milk and Honey because the way they responded to, well, the real Milk and Honey. I'm not going to them because of the way they responded to them. Even look at their name. So there's one restaurant called Milk and Honey, and then there's another restaurant called The Real Milk and Honey. They say, yeah, we the real one. We the real one. So yeah, they are already a lame, bro. But I'm not going to finish the rest of this video because it's just him doing a recap of some of the restaurants that he did give good reviews on. It was mostly Jamaican restaurants, and I definitely want to try those guys out. But yeah, man, he boosted their business up, man. He got it bunking in there like Juke Man say. Oh, Jada Juke Man. Hey. So yeah, man, let's keep going.
Shout out to every single person that we met while we were there. The hospitality from the locals in Atlanta, crazy. Something I'll never forget. This has been another stop on a Keith Lee and family food tour. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
That's pretty real, Wilder. We do have a large clout scene, a very unhealthy, toxic clout scene here in Atlanta. And we have some very lame people, transplants, y'all lame. That y'all the ones that call the issue. This is not the regular people that's from Atlanta or from Georgia. Like, we just be cool. All the rest of y'all be weird. But yeah, there's we got the hospitality, man. We got the hospitality. You will have a good time when you come down here, man. Just avoid them ring y'all lady boys, and you'll be fine. But anyway, man, this is a funny little post by this guy named Matty Woodward, I believe, on Instagram. I think he's from Atlanta too, and he just was making a parody of how Atlanta restaurants be having weird rules and stuff and hours. As you can see, Monday, Tuesday closed for what? That's how it be, man. That's how the slick is with like a lot of like, I guess, like hair salons and stuff too. But I think that's kind of like just like a global rule. They don't do Mondays or something. I don't know. Wednesday, we might be open. We wait on that delivery man to pull up though. Right, that's how it be. Tuesday, check our IG, check our website. One of the times is right, but we not sure which one. Call up here first. We ain't gonna answer though. Friday, open all day. We got drink specials until everybody get here, and then they full price. That sounds right. That sounds realistic. Saturday, whatever kind of flavor mimosas you want, we got you. And they unlimited until we run out. But you might want to pregame in the car, because you're going to wait in line to get in. You're going to be waiting in line. That's one issue, I think, with all Atlanta restaurants. And that's not a problem. That's not the Atlanta restaurants' fault. That's the people in Atlanta. Everybody wants to go to the same 5 places. And those same 5 places got 500 people wrapped around the block. So you got to go and find you another place. And that instead of 500, that place got 200 people. And then instead of 200, then you got to go find a 100 person. Then you got to find a 50. Then you got to find some place that you know where you might just be able to sit down immediately. Sunday, pull up at the church. We got chicken and waffles, some eggs, some grits, lamb, chops, hookah specials, and we got some mimosa juice left. You can get that too. So yeah, man, this is funny, but kind of accurate post of how Atlanta restaurants do be like. And I think that not only with Atlanta restaurants, I think this could be for any business owner here in Atlanta, or just any black business owner, period, man. It seems that we kind of always have some sort of rickety rules that keep us from being great. Even with the way that customer service goes down in some of these restaurants or some of these places that are black owned, man. Think about it, man. When you come into a restaurant, they don't really seem happy or ecstatic to see you. They're not enthusiastic about your presence. Or even think about sometimes you've worked, and you see another black person coming, oh man, here come the Negro on some BS or something like that. You just kind of fed up or something like that. And I think we all kind of just got to be a little bit nicer to each other. And also, we've got to make sure that our rules are in place. We got to, when it comes to like these restaurants, man, we got to make sure things are seamless, man. And it can't be seamless having rules where things are making things difficult for the customer. It should be seamless where you get all your money and you don't have somebody that's able to cheat you. And then at the same time, it should be a great experience for the customer, man. UI UX out here in these streets, man. Get into the tech field. But yeah, man, that's what I think, man. I even think about it when people come to the gym, man. Like sometimes I'll be a little bit annoyed, but then I immediately have to perk up and think, oh man, these people are here for you. These people are enthusiastic about training with you. Like when folks keep coming back and all that, I'll be like, man, why are you showing up, man? But it's like, bruh, this person likes you and they want to train with you and they enjoy what you're doing for them, man, and you're helping them get right. And it's just like, and they're supporting your your way of life, bro. So it's just, do a little bit better with your business and all that kind of stuff. And one thing that I dislike about us, that we do is a lot of business owners here in Atlanta, they'll get their business popping and then they'll stop being there. Like you'll see the owner in there for a while. He's in there. He got that thing bunking. He's working hard, so the business is running efficiently. Like I believe that's what the case was at Bonnie Breakfast Club over there. He was in there. He was doing good. The business was doing good. Everything was running smoothly. But then when he left, people start complaining about the customer service, the waits, all that kind of stuff. Like my barber be like, man, I ain't going back in there, bro. Every time I go in there, it's out of desperation because I'm super hungry, ain't nowhere else to go. So yeah, man, you gotta kind of stay down a little bit, man. Y'all like, oh man, I'm straight, man. After 3 months, man, my business will popped off. I'm going on a vacation every week now. You don't see the Asian folks doing that. I'm not trying to say, man, we need to model everything off of what they do and all that, because they ain't good either. The Asian businesses, to be honest, have horrible customer service. Let's keep it a buck, man. You can't get no goddamn sauce unless it's an extra 75 cents. They're in there talking to you like you're part of a village or something like that. What you want? What you want? What you want? You want this? What you do here? You can't use bathroom unless you buy. Huh? White restaurants, they do a great job of masking their true feelings. Well, then again, if you're that kind of person, you'll be able to pick up on the subtle details of how they're acting and see like, oh, okay, this little joker don't really want me here. You can tell by the way he acting and talking. He don't really want me here. But then, for the most part, white people, they do a good job of covering up that thing. And then, next thing you know, you're supporting them and they doing good on their business. But they keep on working, man. That's the thing with the white businesses. They keep on working. They don't leave after a while. They don't leave after like 2 months of success and expected to keep on successing. They don't, and they're continuously trying to change rules and be organized to a point where it makes a good experience for both the customer, and it makes sure that they're getting all their money and all their workers are getting paid and all that kind of stuff. So those are just a few things I think that we could probably do a little bit better as black businesses. That's just my thoughts, man. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you have anything good to say, go on, drop it down. Or anything just to say, period, drop it down, man. Love hearing what y'all got to say, man. Appreciate y'all watching as usual. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time.